Hey guys, what's going on? We are back with our Dallas Stars GM mode for NHL 14. So I tried recording the first episode of this and it kind of was being a really annoying thing. There were lines switching all out all over the place. So we've gone into preseason a little bit because I've been signing some guys. I'm gonna edit up lines a little bit. Like I said, last episode we made that big trade for Tarasenko. So now I gotta edit all these lines up a little bit because it kind of screwed up. Texas, I think, is set up still perfectly how I want it. Yeah, Texas is fine. Texas is fine. Jack Campbell and Dan Ellis. Yep, that's what I want. And then, yeah, okay, so Texas is fine. It's just the Dallas main roster needs to be switched up a little bit. So we want, first line, we're going to have Tyler Seguin, Jamie Benn, and Eric Cole on the first line for that setup. So that's good there. Second line, we're going to have Tarasenko over on the right side, Cody Eakin, and Ray Whitney playing the second line there, so that should be pretty good. Playmaker two-way forward. Sniper there. Third line is going to be Peverly, Chasen, and probably Vernon Fiddler. Actually, no, Vernon Fiddler is down here because he's actually got good face-offs. And then we'll move Wandell up there to the third line to play with Peverly and Chasen. And then the fourth line with Roussel, Fiddler, and Colby Armstrong, who he signed for free agency as well for the fourth line. So that's nice setup there. Top two looks pretty decent. Third line is alright there with Peverly and Chasen, but then fourth line is a little bit weak. Defense, like I said, we're going to switch it up. This time we're going to move Goligoski up there. Robodas and Oleksiak are going to switch, and Dylan and him are going to switch. So that's how I want it set up for that. Power play, we're going to load up the power play. Sagan, Ben, and Tarasenko with Goligoski and Gonchar. Whitney, Peverly, and Cole with Trevor Daley and Brendan Dillon. That's what I want. Four-man power play, Sagan and Ben, Tarasenko, and Peverly. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Peverly's got some good face-offs, so I'll leave him in there. Penalty kill now. So Peverly, I like there. Fiddler, I like. He can take face-offs. Let's see. Defensive awareness. Who has the best defensive awareness on this team? Peverly, Daly, Robodas, looking for forwards with good defensive awareness. Eakin has pretty decent. Peverly and Eakin, yeah. Actually, I want Eakin taking face-offs. There, so I'll let Cody Eakin play there. Fiddler can go in here because he's got good face-offs as well. And then, actually, I'll move him up. Peverly and Fiddler, Eakin, and Jamie Benn does have the best next defensive awareness. Who's next? Ben. I want just look at all skaters, I guess. Ray Whitney, Eric Cole. That's what I want on there. Eric Cole. Okay, so we'll put. Actually, I can move him up. So Peverly and Cole, Robodas and Daly, Eakin and Fiddler with Gonchar and Goligoski. But I'm actually going to put Dylan on there because he's a little bit better defensively than Gonchar is. So I want Dylan on there. Three-man penalty kill, Peverly and probably Fiddler because he's got the good face-offs. So I'll put Fiddler in there. Robodas, Daly, Gonchar, and Dylan. 4-on-4, Sagan and Ben, Ray Whitney, Tarasenko, and then Peverly and Eric Cole I'm fine with. Ben and Daly, I'm fine with that. Goaltenders, Kari Lehtinen and Chris Nilstorp. Shootout, I'm just going to run with Nilstorp. I mean, I'll just throw him in there for a game or two if Kari Lehtinen has a bad game. Shootout, Ben, Sagan, Tarasenko, Whitney, and Goligoski. I'm fine with that. And we are all set up to start off our season right. So I'm just going to run with this, guys. If we have a bad season, that's fine. We're taking a chance here. We did make the move to go get Tarasenko for that line. I did send my scout out as well, so the scout is already out. Injuries are off. So we'll see if we can just continue to fly through this preseason here, see how we do. But like I said, I wanted to edit my trade block too before the season starts as well. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Teams mostly salary cap compliant. Yep, I think we're good for that. We're good salary cap wise. And here we go at the beginning of the season. All right, let's edit our trading block a little bit before we start this season up. GM options, trade negotiations, trading block. See who's on the thing. Surplus on the trading block. Okay, so we do have Ray Whitney on there. I'm gonna keep my first-round pick, my 2 first-round picks. I do possibly want to put in. We already got rid of Horkoff, so that's good. Lightning we want to keep on there. Elster, Alexiak, Peverly, Robodas. I'll see if anybody gives me anything for Stefan Robodas, because he's kind of getting old there. Can maybe get some for him if things go to shit. And I'll put Gonchar on there as well. Okay, so we'll put Robodas and Gonchar, Whitney. Like that lineup. That's good. And yeah, I think we're good for that. I'll commit to those changes. And here we go. So we're about ready to get started here. This is going to be one interesting season. We're going to run with it. We made some moves. We'll see what happens here in Dallas. If, like I said, if things start to go to shit, obviously we can pretty much tank the rest of the season. Move up, call up some of the guys from like the CHL or whatever, let them play, and start putting some of the older guys on the trade deadline and start over and get young. So we'll start out here with the first 2 games. First game against the Florida Panthers at home. And we do get a 3-2 win. Very nicely done. Okay, the Caps are up next. I mean, our first 2 lines are pretty good. I will say that our first 2 lines are pretty good. So I think we should be pretty stable for the first couple of things. I mean, if we get off to a good start, I mean that definitely anything's possible. So simulating is good up. We're already up to a 2-0 start, so that's good. Jets are up next. 3-4 loss. That was an overtime loss. I'll take that. Wild are next. 4-1 loss. Regulation loss. Okay. Letting him. All right. I'll give Kari maybe a couple more starts here. I'll put in Nilstorp. Okay, 6-1. I want to stop them there. Okay, 4-0. Yeah, I want to put Nilstorp in. Just for that, Kari's having the. Whoops. Coaching options. Edit lines. Goalie, I'll throw in Nilstorp for 1 game. Throw in Nilstorp for a game. I mean, if he wins, obviously I'll run with him, but 2-3-1, not a good start. I mean, Eric Cole's leading us in goals right now with 2. 3-4 loss. Yep. All right. I cannot edit the lines there. Add the lines up again. Throw Kari in there, 3-1, I guess. I'm actually considering 4-1. Why not? Go to the end of the month here. Get the Anaheim Ducks 4-0. Yeah, we're not scoring goals. We're just not scoring any kind of goal scoring whatsoever. All right, Calgary, there's a 2-1 win there. Yeah, when we do score goals, we're just not getting any goals. Jamie Benn leading the team at penalty minutes. Never would have saw that. Winnipeg, 4-0. That's good. Eric Cole's leading our team in goals. 4-1. There we go. 3-1 loss. Okay, 5-5. All right. So the first month, 5-5-2. Let's take a look at everything right now. No waiver claims yet. So team standings, we are in the bottom of the Division B. Definitely down there. In the low, goals and assists, obviously we're not going to be up there. Assists, are we up there anywhere? Nope. Points, are we going to be anywhere up there? Probably not. Wins, are we obviously up there? Lightning's down there with 5. Save percentage, nope. Okay. So let's take a look at points so far for this first month. I just want to look at player stats because you guys know what I like to do. I'd like to look at player stats first, and then we'll make some changes around there. So we played 12 games. Ben has 9 points in 12 games, so that's good. Sagan is kind of underachieving very, very drastically with only 6 points. Tarasenko's not doing too hot either with only 4 points in that many games. So we definitely are going to make to do some line changes around here. So 9 points for Ben. Eric Cole has 8 points. Ray Whitney has 7. Peverly has 7. Sagan has 6. Tarasenko only has 4. Fiddler has 4. Chasen has 4. Eakin has 2. Roussel plus minuses. Yeah, a lot of people are negative. A lot of people are negative. Not good at all. Defenseman. Gonchar has 5. Daly has 4. Goligoski has 2. Alexiak and Dylan have 1. Robidas has nothing. Goligoski and Daly are the negatives actually. They're on top 2, 5-on-5. Kari Lettinen's 2.7. Nilstorp had a pretty bad game as well. All right, so let's move some lines around, shall we? Edit up some of these lines a little bit. So Sagan and Tarasenko are not really doing too hot together. I mean, Sagan and Tarasenko are not doing too well together. Whitney's getting assists, so don't know what we should do here. Let's do this. Let's move Sagan down to the second line. Let's move Whitney up to the first. Eakin down to the second. Ben moves up to the first because Eric Cole's doing pretty good on that first line. So I'm not going to move Eric Cole off that first. So let's do this. Who's better face-offs, Eakin or Sagan? Probably Eakin does. Yeah, Cody Eakin slightly better than Tyler Sagan does. So we'll let Sagan work with Tarasenko since these two guys are struggling together. See if maybe they can turn them up a little bit. We'll move Ray Whitney up to the first line. Jamie Benn with Eric Cole now. Power play. I'm going to leave the power play the same. So we'll do that. And we'll go through another month here. Go through another month of simulation here. Okay, so let's see if we can get something rolling here in this month. Okay, WHL is done. Guys done in the dub. Take a look at forwards. See how they look. Okay, so Sam Reinhart's still looking pretty good here. I'm going to continue to scout that because there's 259 prospects in the dub. So we definitely should try to scout these guys as best as possible. All right, so let's continue here. Game against the Avalanche. And 3-2 win. All right. As long as we can get wins, I'm fine by that. But I don't know. I don't think we're going to be a playoff team, if you ask me. There's a loss there. There's a regulation loss. Boston. 3-0 win. That was a good win there for Lettinen. Dallas. Not Dallas. Detroit. 5-3 win. All right. Not bad. Cody Eakin's now taking over the goal-scoring lead. Chicago not doing really hot at all. 1-0 loss, regulation. Jeez. Yeah, it's definitely our goal scoring. We just do not have enough goal scoring threats on this team. There's just not many goal scoring threats at all. Okay, Edmonton 1-0 loss. We've been shut out for the past couple of games. 4-1 loss. All right, I gotta take Lettinen out. Gotta take Kari out. Take out Kari Lettinen. Nilstorp in for a game. Let him play against the Canucks. See what Nilstorp does. Okay, Vancouver, they're doing really good. 14-6-1. Yep, there's another loss, another regulation loss. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be a playoff team. I do like picking up Tarasenko to help for the future, but I'm not sure if I doubt we're going to be a playoff team, if you ask me. I doubt it. 8-10-2 just does not look good at all. The Rangers, they're doing pretty good as well. 2-1 win. 2-0 actually. Okay, the Blues, they're doing great actually still without Tarasenko. 4-1 loss. Yeah, it's our goal scoring. That is definitely the problem that the Dallas Stars have. There's just no good goal scoring whatsoever. We're only getting maybe like 2 goals a game, but We are winning some games, but it's just not really looking too hot. Chicago get a win here to end it off the month. Back at 500 again. There you go, big 6-1 win. All right, so we ended the month again. I'll simulate up here to November 1st or December 1st actually. So we're 11-11-2. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a good year for rookies. Okay, so we're 11-11-2. Uh, we sit in last place in Division B. Definitely not good. Our division actually looks pretty competitive. Minnesota and Winnipeg definitely are running away with stuff right now. Goals, are we up there? Probably not. Assists 10. Nope. Nah. Does not look good. But I mean, we're still it's still possible to make something happen if I mean, who knows? Who knows what could happen here? But let's take a look at the stats for the past 2 months, team stats, see what everything is happening here in Dallas because it's not looking good so far. So team standings. So point percentage is 50%, obviously. Goals for per game is 2.13. We are last in the league for goals for, so we are just not scoring goals at all. Goals against per game is 2.42, so it's 10th in the league. We're top 10 in the league for goals against. So, I mean, that's not bad. We can't score, but we're not letting other people score as much. Power play is at 14.1%. That's one of the lowest in the league. All right, so we'll add the power play a little bit. Penalty kill is at 82.4%, so that's decent, I guess. Home, home. We're 8-2, so we have a really good record at home. Away, we just suck 3-9-2. Last 5, we are 5-5. All right, so power play and 5-on-5 has definitely been the problems so far that we are dealing with. All right, so let's take a look at forwards here, see how everybody's doing. So Ben has 17 points in 24 games. Eric Cole has 16 points in 24 games. Tarasenko has 13 in 24. Sagan only has 11 in 24. So Whitney has 11. Eakin has 11. Peverly has 10. I mean, we're getting somewhat of a good depth scoring. Fiddler has 8. Roussel has 5. Armstrong has 5. Chasen has 5. Wandell only has 1. But yeah, it's just no depth scoring. These top 6 guys are just not really getting it all. Oh my god, I'm barfing up a storm. Not getting it done. Defense, Gonchar has 10, Goligoski has 9, Trevor Daly has 8, Robodas has 2, Alexiak and Dylan only have 1 each. Alexiak's a +6 and Dylan's even, so that's good for them. And Kari Lettinen is actually doing his job. He has a pretty good goals against average, 11, 10, and 1 with a 2.17 goals against average. Save percentage of 93.16. So Kari Lettinen is actually doing a pretty good job in net with 3 shutouts, but there's just no goal support to help support him. Let's see how the AHL guys are doing so far. They're 13-8. That's not bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here, guys. What do you think we should do? I think we should maybe just give it. Maybe we can have a turnaround month this month before the All-Star game gets here, because this is an 82 game season, like I said. So maybe we'll give it one more month. If we tank this month, then I think I might just make the executive decision to be on a rebuild, because it does not look like we're getting anything productive on this team whatsoever. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment on what we should do here. But as always, subscribe, guys, and I will see you next time.